Okay, and we're back with part 2 of Let's Play Threads of Fate. Bruce story. You know, I was about to say Dick's story, because remember that? Like, before you started playing this game for the first time, we were working at Belle's together, you were like...
Mint and Dick.
I remember while you were, like, working the front, and I was, I was, like, part of our nightly duties were, like, wiping down the booths and the tables. And while I was doing that and, like, refilling the napkins on the tables, you know, you're like, yeah, dude, I'm finally gonna, get onto, Threads of Fate. You know, you definitely recommended that. I'm like, oh, yeah, the game with, Dick and Mint. Or no, you asked, like, hey, yeah, and you said there were, like, 2 people you play as in that, right? What were their names again? I was like, yeah, Dick and Mint. I just said Dick instead of Rue. So you're like,
and why would I not believe
I know, that was your defense when I made fun of you for it later.
Like,
you were like, but you were at first, you were like, Dick? I was like, yeah, his name was Dick. You're like, oh, that's weird. Dick and Mint. I don't know, it just doesn't sound right together, you know, putting their names together. You come out, you're like, it was Rue. I was like, I can't believe you actually believed me when I said Dick. You're like, well, I wouldn't know. I didn't play it yet.
How would I know? I remember your stupid name, Dick.
This was one of those things where, like, just one of us would just start, like, mouthing this track out of nowhere, and, like, the other guy would pick up on it and do, like, the noises. Here. Doo doo. Kind of like that in the Brick Road dungeon from Earthbound.
Oh, man. We used to have to find ways to entertain ourselves back in the day.
Man, you know what I wish we could get back? Even if we could just listen to it one time, we couldn't keep it or anything, was all those stupid, like, news shows type audio segments we did when I got my first laptop for college. Especially like the 18, 19-year-old version of what you said you and Caleb used to do when y'all were, like, really small, like in elementary school.
You know what? I always thought these two looked the same. Mint and Prie.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know, I see how you see it, but I'm not seeing it.
Yeah.
I never made that connection.
Pardon?
Dang, Mint. But she does it in an entertaining way. You're not such a dope after all. I'm sorry, but, like, even if you took her totally seriously, I still say she is not anywhere near as hateful as Rita is from
Right,
Tales of
but,
Vesperia.
like, still, like, she's just threatening you to jump kick you in the face for not doing anything.
That's what Rue's got to say about her. She's
that's
bossy.
very nice. That is... I hope you don't have 1 HP from having fought Rod. You don't. Okay. Salamander.
No, because I made sure just in case to go to the inn, the free inn.
Yeah. Remember, that's money. 1 HP.
If I recall,
Oh, they're weak to something, I think.
Yeah.
That's what they needed to do more
And I somehow got all of these backwards the way we mapped the controls.
I mean, we can fix it real quick.
I think we're going to need to. First... Yeah, I think this dude's more likely to magic type attack, so let's try this.
That's not magic.
Which, of course, you know, is different from how the way the controls are displayed in-game.
That's...
Okay, let's try something else. I'm gonna need to find this dude's weakness because we at some
Maybe
point...
it's fire. It's fire. Alright, you wanna fix this real quick?
Yeah.
Alright. Give it a shot. See how that feels.
Regular attack. That's how I meant to do it. Okay.
Okay. We're back. A dinosaur
And
story.
even though it is slower, I just kind of like the way this dude's just like lugging around as...
He's like, ow! I like his ball animation. Oh. Oh god.
Notice how much more damage I do with the same attacks that he does on me. Kind of like how I'm doing like this tail spin. Alright.
Also, they're not doing a whole lot of damage to you either.
I think it's because of the monster that I'm playing as.
You're gonna have to face the enemy.
I will. I will, actually. Yeah, I don't remember if this was a particular maze or if there were just so many screens you had to go that, and they're all supposed to look the same. Ruh. Come on, grab it.
You slow motherfucker.
Speaking of slow, bro.
That's a purple one.
What?
Slow bro.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, freaking, I think that's that's like the only reason Fatal Frame 4.
Nah.
I just now finished it today before I got here. Dude, they move so freaking slow. Even for a Fatal Frame game. Let me tell you, that's bad.
When you say they, you mean the main character?
The characters you play as.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
If you're not unless you're a Fatal Frame completionist, I don't know how you feel about the series as a whole. But unless you just gotta play every Fatal Frame game, I wouldn't recommend it.
Wow.
The story's fine. I like the characters, but I don't think I got into them as much as I could 1 through 3. And just, oh my gosh, everything just is so slow about the game. It's like Mega Man X7 as opposed to, Mega Man X 1 through 6.
Yeah.
Just characters seem to move so much slower, and we're talking about, again, Fatal Frame games, so they weren't exactly.
They're not
speedy.
running a marathon to begin with.
Yeah, and the moving controls felt so awkward.
You sure you want to skip those enemies? You can use that money.
And on top of that, like, even the battles with ghosts went slower. Like, every single freaking time. And more or less you did this in the first 3 Fatal Frame games. More or less, the ghost would always disappear for a little bit after every attack and come back from another direction. But even then, they somehow managed to make that slower in 4. Like, he or she would take forever to reappear.
I feel like, and this is from someone who's not like, I think it's a cool series, but not one I've like gotten into myself. Like, I don't have anything against it, I just haven't gotten into it.
Yeah.
I feel like the premise is cool. I like the idea of using a camera instead of a gun, and it's all about framing and charging and stuff like that. But like, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know, in practice, like there's a thing about like this whole like thing where it's like you charge up and then it disappears at the last moment that I always thought would feel real bad with like the ghosts. Like especially if you're like you've got limited film and you're like you want to make the best of it, you charge it up and you take a shot right when they're gone.
Yeah, like right as they disappear. That can be like frustrating. What I do have to say about 4 and 5 though is that they seem way easier than the first 3 games. I never, even with that issue you just described, I never worried about running out of film. In fact, in 4, I don't remember if you can do this in 5. In 4, the points you use to cap when you as you fight for taking shots of hostile ghosts or even the passive ones, you get so many points for that. Instead of using them to as points to upgrade your camera, you use something else entirely, like items you find lying around.
Yeah,
called
like upgrade, like gun parts in Resident Evil.
No, you always did that, but I meant like upgrading the stats, not getting abilities.
Okay.
The abilities you always found is like a part for the camera as an actual item.
Gotcha.
But like upgrading the stats, like basic stats, like attack power, how fast, while focusing on a ghost that you'll charge up to full power, all that stuff. That in Fatal Frame 4, and again, it might have been in 5 too. I just don't remember either way. You instead find by putting so many items called just like blue gemstones that you just find. It's common as any other item. Instead, the points that you get for taking pictures of ghosts are used towards buying items at a save point. Not like an actual shop, but it's just like it's an option on the menu. You just trade points for. You trade the points you get. So many points you get for film ammunition and healing items.
I don't think I ever realized that Mint broke the fourth wall there.
What?
She was like, it's like the same screen over and over. Bitch, what is a screen to you?
Oh.
Like, what in the context of this world, what is a screen?
Alright, now I'm just going to look for a way. All the enemies, it's taking too long. I did a decent bit of fighting on the... I think we at least got an item this way.
There's a polywog. How would you even get here without a polywog? Like, that's there just to give you a polywog coin.
Oh, I forgot you can only carry so many at once. Either that or when you sell coins, if you sell them all, that also eliminates your...
I don't think it sells your coins. Because you still have the dog.
No, I still have only 4 at a time.
Oh, it's only the latest 4. Okay, gotcha.
That makes sense.
Okay.
I don't know if I can really...
Yeah, I guess that does make sense. Like, I don't remember at the end of the game having this giant wheel of characters.
Yeah, I don't think you would want that either by the end of the game to scroll, because there's only...
Wow, how did I completely forget that?
Yeah, so, but then again, it has been like 15 years since, I think at least since I played through Ruth's story.
Yeah, I guess if you look at it that
maybe
way,
even longer for you.
It's not even like that much of a, like, oh, how could I possibly? It's been a while since I could.
But yeah, so, and points, and it wasn't like I was on easy mode. I mean, I chose normal for a first time playthrough Fatal Frame 4. But it seemed like points came really, really easily. So I had like 50 herbal medicines and almost 99 Type 61 film, which is like fairly high-powered film to tackle the final boss. It was nothing. I mean, I killed it in like 10 shots. It like the trade-off on it's having relatively low HP, like the trade-off was, I think I just got lucky here. I had to play a song on the nearby piano, right, to like pacify the spirit after, I took off so much HP. And I figured if I got it wrong, then it was going to come back with full HP and you gotta do the whole thing over again. That was going to be the catch. Why she seemed so easy to defeat,
Yeah.
Because if you messed up, well, you gotta do it all over again.
Yep.
And the story was fine, and I did actually particularly like the ending part because I just felt like you ascend like this really long staircase in this lighthouse up to the top, and like the like signature song of the of the game like keeps getting louder and louder, like you're getting closer. You know the final boss is waiting up there for you.
Like approaching Ganon in Ocarina of Time when you're going up the spiral staircase.
Yeah.
And the organ gets louder as you get closer.
And all the while, you were getting hounded up the staircase by repeated appearing, repeated skirmishes with your own dad, who like himself a ghost. He's kind of like the greater scope villain.
Yeah.
But not actually the final boss, and he kept hounding you, and you'd like fight him off with a few camera shots. You're like, stay there, you know.
And then you wouldn't.
Yeah, and I kept. So I felt like this sense of like, you know, grizzled determination, grim determination to.
Also, you might have to start fighting stuff to get some HP back.
Yeah.
Don't want you to die there, friendo.
Ugh. Okay, well, these guys can go easily enough, but I'm not fighting the spiders.
Oh yeah, no, those. Dang it.
The room we're gunning for, it looks like the one Mint was standing in, except there's a hole on the platform for me to fall down. But yeah, I'm gonna have to say overall either 6 or 6.5 out of 10. So it might actually like it just a little bit better than 5.
But there are some like really cool like enemies in Fatal Frame. I like one that sticks out like particularly is the one that killed herself via like jumping to death. So
actually, if I recall, that was an accident. She was I think she was running from the Laughing Woman ghost.
Oh.
And like just plunged headlong over like a staircase railing without seeing where she was going because she was in such, you know,
fear.
Yeah.
And so like when you fight her as a ghost, like she like relives her dying moment by falling on you repeatedly. Like, and that's like messed up.
Oh yeah, when I Fatal Frame 2 was like the first Fatal Frame game I ever played. It was actually several years after it came out, and it was with you.
Yeah.
So, and you know, when that kept happening, I'm like, I do not like this.
This is not okay.
And you thought it was hilarious.
It was hilarious and awesome.
Did you ever actually play any of them yourself?
Nope, watched you.
Okay.
Like the Fatal Frame was like a pretty often go-to for us hangout nights. So
yeah,
I'm familiar. I guess that's maybe why.
So I'm assuming then that
the need to play them.
Why you don't feel the need to?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I was just around you so much.
Yeah. So I'm guessing this means pretty much that you definitely hadn't seen any of the games for 1 through 3 more than once.
Oh yeah, definitely not.
But I don't know, dude. You may want to.
Maybe.
You may want to get your.
I do like me a survival horror, and
since they're on Steam, I mean, you may want to actually get your hands on 4 and 5 yourself. I just warn you, 4 felt really slow.
Yeah.
But I liked the locales you visited. It was appropriately spooky, so I mean that's why overall I still give it a decent rating. But in comparison to the first 3, I would have to say 4 and 5 are the disappointment.
I've actually been making an effort. Speaking of like rating things, I've been making an effort to write a review for pretty much every Steam game I play. Like starting as like whenever I started doing that. So.
Okay. I think one thing that will help is starting to go this way, because there it
is.
Because I suddenly remembered this room comes from the left side.
Ah, wow. Well, you've just wasted so much of our time.
I grabbed a few treasures by going to the right side, so I don't feel that bad.
Many whoops.
Ooh, you cannot touch this. And if I try to attack, I'm going to end up knocking myself off. For sure.
You touched it.
Oh, yeah. I got to collect all these platforms.
So
and
that
then...
you can reach the top.
Yep. Harry!
I've reached the top!
You know, even as like a 10-year-old kid, when I first saw that, I was like, how does he not see that giant hole in front of him? Like, right, but the way the camera panned around the room from his point of view as he was checking the surroundings, it was just off screen.
Yeah. This is a good song.
Yeah. Offhand, I do not recall an actual bad track from this game. It's just none of them would even come close to top 100.
Yeah, they're fine.
But I mean,
you have fire.
But then again, we are talking about top 100 out of what, the 10,000 songs I've heard, you know, in video games.
How many? I wonder how many. That's funny because I think about that every now and then. Like, what is the like maximum number of blank that you've done in your life? Like, how many button presses do you think you've done over the course of your entire life? Because like just in me asking that question, you just did like 15.
Yeah. So probably well over like 1 million. In fact, that might possibly be like 10 million.
Right? Like I'm trying to think how many times.
Possibly. I don't think 100 million's out of the question.
Yeah. Like how many times did you click a mouse? Like I play keyboard and mouse on a lot of games, and I rapidly click the mouse button. So. Like I played Path of Exile, Diablo, and all that shit. Like that's a click fest right there.
I like how you can quickly get your MP back. Okay, I'm not gonna get up. I like how you quickly get your MP back just by attacking. Actually, no, I take that back. The coins do not determine how much HP you get upon comeback. I think everyone it's full. They determine how much MP
I think you get a little bit further if you don't spam it, because if you see how it like starts slowly coming back. Spam it, I think you can accidentally spend MP and it not reduce the size.
How did I miss?
Huh? This isn't gonna work.
Uh-oh. We'll come back to that.
Oh no, Melon!
Because we gotta come back through here anyway. Well, no, we won't come back to that. We better do it now.
Yep.
Just kidding.
Can you attack the ice to get MP back? Or does it have to do, like, actual damage?
I think it has to actually be damage. Like, every point of damage you do is actually MP back. Which makes those coins, like, the bigger coins past bronze coin, like, completely worthless in my opinion. If they determine how much like the fraction of MP you get back at the start.
What are you doing, by the way?
Getting MP back.
You've been maxed for a long time.
Oh well, I'm stupid. I was actually watching my HP
and
rating.
now you used up some of that MP.
Well, yeah, because I wanted to get a possible potion to restore my HP. Okay. All right, so. And this one just reappears.
Yeah, you have to do them all in a go. Wait, can you hold the flame?
Nope.
No.
So, I mean... I think that's why I was subconsciously, like, doing it as fast as possible to keep it from expanding,
okay.
Because I knew you couldn't, like, just hold it out.
Well, you don't have enough to do 3 cubes. Like, you just don't have enough MP to do 3 cubes. You don't even have enough to do 2. And see, that one missed.
And how did it miss is what I'm really confused about.
We don't have anything else that does fire.
just transfer into this and like just keep rolling into the friggin' enemies?
You almost died. That almost kills you. If you get hit again, you die.
And that's fine.
You're dead.
Got plenty of bronze coins already.
That one you're missing.
Yep, I knew it.
Yeah, you were right. You called it. The first time you tried, into the drink.
I don't know why, but you know what that reminds me of?
What, into the drink?
Yeah. The Nobody Else But You, like, song from a Goofy movie.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're, like, about to go over the waterfall.
Yep.
But at some point, those were the lyrics. Alright, had my MP back, so let's stop doing that. And, oh.
It was the next one over.
Wait, whoa. Did I miss that one the first time?
What room?
Did this actually have the final? Yep.
I wonder what
So there was just, you come back to that when you have more MP. There was a treasure back there. of
Gotcha.
some sort.
Okay.
Well, good. Because now we don't have to worry about it in order to continue. And of course, the camera angle coming back towards it makes this harder.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Hey, yup. Hey, yup. Hey, yup.
Hey, did that flawlessly.
You did. Flawless victory.
Yeah, this has been taking me tries.
Wow. You need help?
I might. Wait. I couldn't get past the second one for like the first 5 times, and then
into the rest flawless. Yep. Ah!
I don't remember. Did we meet Belle and Duke down here like we do on Vince game?
Oh, Duke, man, it's my time to shine.
That dude was a trip. Okay, so here's one thing I gotta kind of call out seriously. If you notice, no matter who you're playing as, the other characters here, they don't run as fast as you.
Yep.
And they clearly get run over by this boulder.
Correct.
And it's like the other character knows who got away. They know that all it did was just do a little bit of HP.
Yep.
It didn't kill them.
Surely.
So they're just like, well, you know, I guess I'll just go on without you. You'll be alright. And it's like, but from their perspective, how do you know that a giant boulder rolling over
doesn't kill that person?
Yeah. Oh, well, I can't do any action here.
You gotta do something.
Well. Okay.
Uh-oh. Nice.
And
Nice.
And then it's just like, start over. Like in Legend of Zelda, where you fall down a hole, you just appear at the beginning of the room. Oh, Mint's totally fine, though.
It looks like you deliberately tripped Mint there. Right.
Oh,
it's right.
oh.
Oh.
I better do it flawlessly this time.
Oh, are you?
Yeah. I said I better because... if
Yeah,
not-
otherwise you game over. That's right. And...
I think you can go back and check on them, actually. But it's like
But it's mint, so who cares?
But when you leave the room, you're just like, nah, they'll be all right. Hey, I wonder if there was something behind the boulder.
Oh, nice.
Cool. That's convenient. But think about it. If it had been Chris or Jill and Resident Evil 1, they're dead.
Oh yeah, super dead.
That's the one thing that is I'm going to so dread when I finally do my like stream of, you know, RE Remake Invisible Enemy hard mode with Chris, no saves.
Like you're actually streaming it, or are you just?
I intend to.
Oh, you're gonna do. Okay.
And just keep going until I get it. I just know there's at least a 50-50 chance that I will just somehow mess up the rock run.
Oh yeah.
And just from that, just all that progress lost. I forgot Rue didn't even do that on purpose.
Oh well.
Yeah, right? So, like, gotta hit the one that's blinking next. Get over there!
Nice.
Yeah, a little bit too. Oh, here we go.
I like how you can't fail this. Like, it doesn't matter that you jump on them. Like, you don't have to jump on them in order. You have to jump on them in an order, but you can do it. Like, you can jump on the wrong ones.
Actually, I don't think you can jump on the wrong ones.
Yeah, you can. You've done it twice already. Oh.
Well, if I fall in the water.
Oh yeah,
you
can only if you fall in the water. Cool.
Not really. Did it do damage?
Yes. The fall.
I just now realized that.
Yes.
Crap.
Better get your shit together.
All right, that one's coming around for me. So let's not get eager. Let's not get greedy.
Uh-oh. I'm getting eager. Getting eager. Oh my god. Jump!
I like it whenever you mess up. You're like, you know exactly what happened. You're like, I got greedy. I got greedy.
Yeah. Every Dark Souls boss
You
ever.
Just,
Teleport.
I hate this boss right here.
Oh yeah, the hopscotch boss.
Yeah. Oh no, I just don't like the fight. Mechanics, I guess.
Looks cool though.
I mean, no, I'm gonna be like Darkside Phil. Man, it's garbage mechanics because I lost. It means the game sucks.
You gotta jump. You gotta jump.
I just don't understand like why suddenly it's immobile and you can damage it. After so long, it's like kind of like Lavos voluntarily shuts off its defense.
Well, no, I mean the defense. The reason the defense shuts off in Chrono Trigger is that it has to give up the defense to be able to revive the other parts. Like, it cannot revive the other parts so long as the defense is up. So it has to sacrifice the defense to revive the Lavos bit.
Is that like seriously the explanation?
Yeah, absolutely.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I never knew. I guess you can kind of see it for yourself because that's the only time it ever happens is when it's the only one left,
Yep.
right?
It has to. It cannot revive unless the vehicle.
And it can't. It doesn't have any attacks of its own either.
The
by
core
itself,
no,
right?
No, the right core doesn't do it. Well, I mean, the right core is part of several like triple attacks that the final boss does, like the beams, the status effects, the halving, the well, no, that's
But it doesn't have like its
own singularity attack. Like the left one has all the attacks, like the words like whip whip and like pops on top of you,
which does an unusual amount of damage for just such a plain looking physical attack. Hell yeah, I remember everything's like upside down in here.
Remember when we LP'd Chrono Trigger?
LP'd it?
LP'd it, yeah. And twice when we were fighting Lavos, the entire team got triple stopped, and it was impossible to win.
Now, what was the deal with that?
I don't know. It's the weirdest thing. Like, I have played that game so many times in my life, and not only did I never get triple stopped, before that night, I got triple stopped twice in that one night. That is some, like, crazy luck.
Actually, you had the mod of, like, Terror's Your Mom, right? Was that just some, like, extra little thing they sneaked in? Because I don't think I'd ever suffered stop from that attack.
Oh, no, I've definitely suffered stop. But it's never been like all three characters at the same time. But no, Terra's Your Mom mod should just change your mom to Terra, and that's it.
And like her sprite is smaller than sprites in Chrono
Yeah,
Trigger, so
it doesn't quite work because
I don't want to take it back. Prima Doll's in there.
Maybe just crush it with your axe real quick. That sound effect didn't sound right. Oh, it's my man, it's my boy, it's Duke!
Except for that time he dressed up in that star suit.
What are you talking about? That was his shining moment.
Yeah, well, I actually think that was the only moment where he sucked. I always noticed Belle's eyes are kind of crossed.
A little bit, yep. And her forehead is massive.
Oh no, I kind of like her high forehead there. I think her hair's just like slicked all the way back. Just makes her forehead look bigger.
Yes.
That's right, Rue. Don't take no guff from her.
M'lady. Wow. Pose cool.
Kind of cracking his knuckles. After I kill you, he's just saying he's gonna beat you up so bad you'll have amnesia.
Here's my mechanic. I love stories. Can't get enough of them.
Man, they really get me fired up, you know. Isn't that the name of an actual game?
I don't know.
Shadow Legends?
You mean like Raid Shadow Legends, not a sponsor?
Yeah, that's like way after this, isn't it?
Yes, it still has seeped into every YouTube video that I have ever watched. That's not true, but it feels like it. Thanks for today's sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends.
Not a lot of HP.
I thought maybe you could only attack them once at a time, but that's not the case. Yeah, dude, be better.
I still like him though, even if he is kind of a wuss.
Yeah, no, Duke's great.
And when he brags, it's kind of like, I don't know, an honorable way of bragging. Like, he's acknowledging you as a warrior, too. He's just, you know, still confident of his own abilities. And it's like a no hard feelings kind of thing, you know? Like, even if I kick your ass, you know, we're still gonna be cool, right?
If you could learn to use the, like, magic system or the like, whatever world, like, however they fight, and you could inherit that just from reading that book, what would be your, like, choice?
Dang, man, it's like something I gotta think about, because I
Yeah.
never thought about it before. Do you have an idea?
I don't. Well, all right. So, I mean, we were talking shit about Aragon earlier, but I do like the idea that you can basically craft your own magic through the use of language. I do think that's really cool. Like, if you know the right words to say in this one language, you can basically do any magical thing. Like it just if you know how to put the words together.
Yeah, that's what makes it seem like I'm surprised nobody has been able to, like, blow up the entire galaxy yet.
Yeah. Well, so
sure they would kill themselves in the so doing, but
I mean, you can't do anything that you don't have the energy to do, because, you know, casting any magic in Aragon does require your own, like, stamina in a way, right? So you can't cast a spell,
right,
that
but
you don't have
could.
the stamina to cast.
But
So
if you were willing to die, you could do something that, like, is way bigger than you, right?
I assume no. Like, the magic that is pulled out of your body from the spell is equivalent to what you can produce, right? Like, the only time that anybody even seemed to do anything close was, you know, I mean, you know, spoilers if anybody cares, but like the
dude, even the fourth book I think is like 10 years old now.
Yeah, but
almost.
Basically, the main villain kills himself with a 2-word spell, "Be not," which all it did was just like it was a spell that used all of his stamina, and he died.
To completely erase himself from existence.
Yep.
Anyway, actually, aside from everybody just kind of seeming to be like spoiling for a fight in that universe, which makes the good guys kind of ambiguous as far as I'm concerned, as to whether they're really any better than the bad guys or not. But that was the other thing that I think sucked about, you know, if you had to live in that world. The reason why it would suck is because it seems like if you know magic, if you know the right words to do a spell, then you're way too powerful. And you don't even really have to piss anybody off, or it'd be very easy to. If you piss off a magician, then they can do whatever they want to you. That's why I was actually on board with Galvatorix. Is like one of his goals was like, I am going to put I'm going to like craft laws for this system of magic so that nobody can, you know, like the balance of power, you know, won't be totally shifted in the favor of, like, you know, the most skilled, knowledgeable magicians. And I'm like, you know what? I think that's an actively good thing that he's doing, at least there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm kind of on his side on that one, because I mean, he was right. Like, the more you know about the more you know about the ancient language, like, the more, like, ridiculously powerful you're going to be. So if anybody has the slightest bit oppressive or narcissistic bone in them, then they are a serious threat. So,
But what about the Second Amendment?
Huh?
What was it? Fourth and Fifth Amendment. The right to bear arms. Sorry, got the wrong one.
That's the Second Amendment.
Yeah.
I just didn't know that's. I didn't.
Like I feel I was being like, yeah, you suggest basically what you're suggesting is taking away the magician's right to bear magic, and like you know.
Or it was going to be like away from...
The liberals are coming to take my magic.
Oh. Okay, I get it. Sorry, just timing was off. But, yeah. Oh, I'm stupid.
And you're also gonna die.
No, I'm not. I only needed to do some advance when that platform started blinking and said, you know, you can...
well, I missed it too, so whatever.
No, I probably am gonna die right here by taking damage, but... Where else you gonna go, buddy?
Oh. Wow. Good job dodging that. Do it again.
I think they start coming around the inside. I gotta move to the outside at some point, but it's gonna be really hard to see with it, like, from this angle. Yeah.
Last one.
Yeah, I think if I go to the church and donate like $1,000, I get 10 bronze coins right there. 10 retries. So, and yet like the best coin will be like, just to get one of them, you have to donate 10,000 bucks. So I can have full HP instead of a fourth HP, even though, I mean, not HP, MP. Even though you get MP just by attacking.
Oh, he close.
Okay, so I can't keep getting knocked back by... Because even if they don't kill me, the guy comes up.
What cool little, like, set pieces this game has. So, how is it that you did so good your first try?
I don't know. It's a good question. Oh, he's trying.
Wow! He did more than try. I like how the spiky balls aren't actually rolling.
They're bouncing.
Yeah, but also staying perfectly upright the entire way down.
Holy crap.
Wow! You didn't even get hit!
But because I slowed down a little bit some turns, okay. Yeah, they could give you a little more leeway on this, I think. I don't remember this being an issue, but it might have been. I mean, I don't really know how to...
What if you just stay on the inside? Like you can move faster on the inside than the outside, right? Surely. Wow! And now you're at 1 HP, and here's the last one again.
And yet, he didn't... Like, I got...
He wasn't even close.
So, okay, I guess moving on the outside is altogether that much slower. Because I was doing that most of the time when I had, like, perfect dodge, right? And he caught me anyway. Wow, that's annoying.
Whap! Whap! Whap!
That's annoying.
Wow, yeah, you're so far ahead, dude. And you've got hit by everyone. And...
Okay, there we go.
yeah, let's stay on the inside. Over here, you idiot.
Destroys him for good, just mildly annoys Rue. It's like, darn, that was 5 HP.
What if you missed the platform and also fell down?
I wonder if you can do that.
You cannot.
Hey, you still got the cube.
If only that were enough.
It meant climbing up.